Right guys, welcome to a brand new World Cup team preview series. And in today's episode, we are going to be talking about Saudi Arabia. Now, I have been off from these World Cup team previews for the past week. I have been very sick, so I really didn't have time to pre-record and all those sort of things. But now, I'm feeling a little bit better. So the plan is, there's the Saudi Arabia, Senegal, Serbia and South Korea episodes. I'll be uploading those every day until for the next 3-4 days. And do expect some videos finally to come back from me after my bad sickness. I literally vomited, but it was a good week as a Newcastle fan, so can't really complain that much. But yeah, if you guys like these sort of World Cup team preview videos, I know I'm late, but please do like this video and subscribe to the channel and ring the notification bell so that you don't miss any of these World Cup team previews that are coming out for the next few days. And without further ado, let's get on with the video. So Saudi Arabia are part of the Asian Confederation, or the AFC. And the nickname of the Saudi Arabia team is the Green Falcons, which is a national symbol of Saudi Arabia. Now, a fun fact for you about Saudi Arabia is that they were the first Asian team to win back-to-back matches at the World Cup. This was in their debut in 1994, I believe. And they have appeared at 5 previous World Cups: 1994, 1998, 2002, 2006, and the recent one in 2018. And Saudi Arabia has only made it past the group stage in their 1994 debut campaign. So let's see if Saudi Arabia can be able to accomplish that sort of feat again in Qatar 2022. So during the World Cup qualifying campaign for Saudi Arabia, they were placed into the final round group that contained Japan, Australia, Oman, China, PR, and Vietnam. Saudi Arabia practically cruised all the way through their campaign, only losing just one game all qualifying campaign long. Now, obviously, they had the previous round, but they were able to finish on top of their group. And Saudi Arabia actually finished on top of this group as well, being the winners of Group B ahead of Japan and Australia, who have both qualified. They have scored 12 goals, conceded 6, but Saudi Arabia were never in danger of completely missing out on the World Cup. And so, as one of the Middle Eastern, or probably the only Arab team that's not Qatar going into this World Cup, Saudi Arabia will hope that they will get a little bit more than what they had in previous World Cup campaigns, which is mostly group stage exit. So the manager of the Saudi Arabia national team is Hervé Renard, who is a French manager, and he was previously the manager of the Morocco national team back in the 2018 World Cup. And also Hervé Renard has been known for managing different national teams in Africa, not only Morocco, but he also managed the Ivory Coast and Zambia, winning both AFCONs with both teams. Now, some of the star players that Hervé Renard will be with for the Saudi Arabia national team include the likes of Fahad Al-Muwallad, Salman Al-Faraj, Salem Al-Dasawi, Firas Al-Morikan, and Lasser Al-Sarani. So, will Saudi Arabia be able to bring all of this talent into a very cohesive team? Let's find out. So the way that Saudi Arabia likes to play in terms of their formation is that they usually play in a very 4-3-3 formation, much more of a compact formation actually, in terms of how they are off the ball. But with the ball, Saudi Arabia really like to try to attack the ball as much as they can and try to hit teams on the counter attack, especially at this World Cup. They may need to implement their their counter-attacking style as well. Now, some of the strengths of the Saudi Arabia team is the midfield block. They have a very good midfield, so it might be difficult for teams to break down through the middle, and they will have to probably go through the wings in order to penetrate the Saudi, team. And so that midfield will provide a very, very good basis in not only helping out their defense, but also trying to supplement the attack. Now, another strength for this team is the home advantage. Which basically, because Saudi Arabia is kind of used to playing in Qatar or that sort of climate and weather, it does offer a lot of opportunity, especially when a lot of these Saudi players all play in the Saudi league. So they are very, very accustomed to playing in these sort of conditions, which may actually benefit them compared to how other teams would. Now, some of the weaknesses of the Saudi Arabia team is their attacking potency. Saudi Arabia aren't known for goal scoring, and when they come up against very, very difficult opposition at this World Cup, like in Argentina, Mexico, and Poland, then it will be very difficult for them to try to find a lot of attacking or having a lot of chances in front of goal that can lead to goals. And so Saudi Arabia really, really needs to unlock a lot of the defenses that they will be coming up against, and they're not really known for goal scoring when they are at these major finals, to be honest. Another weakness of the Saudi Arabia team is also their injuries. This is probably Saudi Arabia's best sort of lineup, but when you have one or two players that are either out through injury or they don't have a lot of squad depth in their bench, it is a lot to be desired if Saudi Arabia does have the quality to eventually hold through if there is any sort of injury or any sort of tactical change that is needed, but the player that they may bring on might not be good enough compared to the players that they have on the pitch right now. But hopefully Saudi Arabia can finally unlock a lot more defenses at this World Cup. Hopefully the weakness becomes the strength. Hopefully. So Saudi Arabia have been drawn into Group C at this upcoming World Cup, and they will begin their campaign on Tuesday, on the 22nd of November, 1 p.m. local time in Qatar. They will be up against Argentina, the two-time World Cup champions. And then, just a few days later, on Saturday, the 26th of November, 4 p.m. local time, Saudi Arabia will be up against Poland. And then they wrap up the World Cup group campaign on Wednesday, the 30th of November, 10 p.m. local time, when they may have a do-or-die match against Mexico. So, will Saudi Arabia be able to finally make it into the knockout stages of a World Cup for the first time in 28 years? Well, time will tell. So that's it for the World Cup team preview series for Saudi Arabia. And if you like this sort of World Cup team preview series, why not hit the like button on this video and subscribe to the channel. And also ring the notification bell so that you don't miss any of these World Cup team preview updates that will be coming out over the next few days, in consecutive days actually. And the next episode will be on a special Thursday. Yes, that's right, Thursday, the 26th of October. And we'll be talking about Senegal, the African champions. Finally, we get to talk about the African champions. And so don't miss out on that video when it comes out tomorrow at this time. And until then, I will see you guys in the next one.